Whoops. You got a bounty on me?
Doctor Chakwas, I think he's waking up.
How you feel about Blue Titty?
It looks good.
Yep.
You had us worried,
Checks
there,
out.
Shepard. How are you feeling?
What happened? No, I'm okay. I don't talk about that things. I keep that shit inside.
Minor throbbing.
Just compress it.
Nothing serious. How long was I out?
About 15 hours. Something happened down there with the beacon, I think.
It's my fault. I must have triggered some kind of security field when I approached it. You had to push me out of the way.
You had no way to know what would happen.
Actually, we don't even know if that's what set it
You
off.
saw? You smart.
Unfortunately, we'll never get the chance to find out.
The beacon exploded. A system overload, maybe. The blast knocked you cold. The lieutenant and I carried you back here to the ship.
This would, if this were a Telltale game, it would say Ashley would remember that. But it's not.
I wasn't hurt. Just thank you. Yeah, I'm good.
I appreciate it.
Physically, you're fine.
This
But I
game.
detected some unusual brain activity. Abnormal beta waves. I also noticed an increase in your rapid eye movement. Signs typically associated with intense dreaming.
So whenever I do something good, they give me little smiles like that?
If they like what you're saying, you'll see confirmation that they like what you're saying.
Oh, damn, I feel some kind of way.
Feedback.
Oh, okay. Yeah, intense dreaming. More like a nightmare.
I saw... I'm not sure what I saw. Death? Destruction? Nothing's really clear.
I better add this to my report. It may... Oh, Captain Anderson.
How's our XO holding up, Doctor?
Well, all the readings look normal. I'd say the commander's going to be fine.
Glad to hear it. Shepard, I need to speak with you. In private.
Aye, Captain. I'll be in the mess if you need me.
Sounds like that beacon hit you pretty hard, Commander. Are you sure you're okay?
I don't like soldiers dying under my command.
Jenkins wasn't your fault. You did a good job, Shepard.
Was that his name?
Chief Williams isn't part of the Normandy crew.
Who?
I figured we could use a soldier like her. She's been reassigned to the Normandy.
Williams is a good soldier. She deserves it.
Lieutenant Alenko agrees with you. That's why I added her to our crew.
Intel dropped the ball, sir. We had no idea what we were walking into down there. That's why things went to hell.
The Geth haven't been outside the Veil in 2 centuries, Commander. Nobody could have predicted this.
You said you needed to see me in private, Captain?
I won't lie to you, Shepard. Things look bad. Nihilus is dead. The beacon was destroyed and Geth are invading. The Council's going to want answers.
The Scrubs got one of our top 8s killed?
Inconceivable. Well, you know, we've got nothing to hide, right?
I didn't do anything wrong, Captain. Hopefully the Council can see that.
I'll stand behind you and your report, Shepard. You're a damned hero in my books. That's not why I'm here. It's Saren, that other Turian. Saren's a Spectre, one of the best. A living legend. But if he's working with the Gith, it means he's gone rogue. A rogue Spectre's trouble. Saren's dangerous, and he hates humans.
Why?
He thinks we're growing too fast, taking over the galaxy. A lot of aliens think that way. Most of them don't do anything about it. But Saren has allied himself with the Geth. I don't know how, I don't know why. I only know it had something to do with that beacon. You were there just before that beacon self-destructed. Did you see anything? Any clue that might tell us what Saren was after?
Humans are the only race that want to put ads on the Citadel.
Monetize.
The others are not too happy about that.
Just before I lost consciousness, I had some kind of vision.
A vision? A vision of what?
I saw synthetics. Geth, maybe. Slaughtering people. Butchering them.
We need to report this to the Council, Shepard.
What are we gonna tell him? I had a bad dream?
Yeah, pretty much.
We don't know what information was stored in that beacon. Lost Prothean technology? Blueprints for some ancient weapon of mass destruction? Whatever it was. Saren took it. But I know Saren. I know his reputation is politics. He believes humans are a blight on the galaxy. This attack was an act of war. He has the secrets from the beacon. He has an army of Geth at his command, and he won't stop until he's wiped humanity from the face of the galaxy.
I'll find some way to take him down.
It's not that easy. He's a Spectre. He can go anywhere, do almost anything. That's why we need the Council on our side.
Understood, sir.
We prove Saren's gone rogue, and the Council will revoke his Spectre status.
I'll contact the Ambassador and see if he can get us an audience with the Council. He'll want to see us as soon as we reach the Citadel. We should be getting close. Head up to the bridge and tell Joker to bring us into dock.
Can't wait for the Council to be super corrupted.
What are you talking about?
Yeah. I can smell it.
What are you talking about?
Smell it. Alright.
When has there ever been a council that is not that is full of shit, that is not wise in their leadership, Reggie? What are you talking about?
Right. Yeah, not much to do here then. And should I trash equipment?
I mean, at a certain point, you will.
Like if I have duplicates like that?
If you want to give things to other party members,
Right,
it might come in handy. So I would,
3.
yeah, I wouldn't think about that just yet.
Cool.
But Omnigel, again, as a currency, once you start getting like your inventory overwhelmed, then yeah, you want to start doing that.
Cool. Should we check the codex?
It would not be a bad idea.
Yeah, I'm down.
To get updates on a lot of what you've been hearing about.
So, council races we've seen.
Everything flashing, so 2 onward.
50,000 years ago, the Protheans were the only spacefaring species in the galaxy. They vanished in a swift galactic extinction. Only the legacy of their empire remains. They are believed to have built the mass relays and the Citadel, which have allowed numerous species to explore and expand throughout the galaxy. Prothean ruins are found on worlds across the galaxy. While surprisingly intact for their age, functioning examples of Prothean paleotechnology are rare. Time and generations of looters have picked their dead cities and derelict stations clean. Some believe the Protheans meddled in the evolution of younger races. The Hanar homeworld of Kaje, for example, shows clear evidence of former Prothean occupation. The presence of a former Prothean observation post on Mars has caused a rebirth of interventionary evolutionists among humans. These individuals believe the god myths of ancient civilizations are misremembered encounters with aliens.
Wow. Okay, so the old gods like Zeus and everything.
We could have been tampered with nice and early.
That's a possibility.
The Geth are a humanoid race of networked AIs. They were created by the Quarians 300 years ago.
Literally
as
ancient
tools of
aliens.
labor and war. When the Geth showed signs of self-evolution, the Quarians attempted to exterminate them. The Geth won the resulting war. This example has led to legal, systematic repression of artificial intelligences in galactic society. The Geth possess a unique distributed intelligence. An individual has rudimentary animal instincts, but as their numbers and proximity increase, the apparent intelligence of each individual improves. In groups, they can reason, analyze situations, and use tactics, as well as any organic race. Geth space is located at the trailing end of the Perseus Arm, beyond the lawless Terminus systems. The Perseus Veil, an obscuring dark nebula of opaque gas and dust, lies between their space and the Terminus systems.
AI bad. AI bad.
I'm annoyed by the fact that like Geth and all these race names are not capitalized mid-sentence. You know what I mean? Like the Geth.
I guess so. I guess they're just treated as like the word human.
Yeah. Yeah, I would have, made it stand out a bit more in the text. Like proper name.
But then should human always be capitalized?
No, because we suck. We're not special.
Well, no, I think like
If you go like French, Italian, Spanish as a person, capitalize it.
Well, yeah, because that's a nationality.
Human as an adjective, maybe I would have like left it lowercase, but referring to the race.
I think I disagree. I think races should be normalized, and I think the nationality with the country is a difference in my head. But
like Martians,
Martians I wouldn't capitalize.
Yeah, you wouldn't?
No, I wouldn't. I would think it would be normal to see it like spelled that way.
That's fine. Aliens, non-sapient
After
creatures.
the Geths secure a location, they round up and impale dead and living bodies on mechanical spikes. The spikes rapidly transform these victims into withered husks, extracting water and trace minerals,
damn.
replacing them with cybernetics.
That's what happened.
The cybernetics reanimate the lifeless flesh and tissue, transforming the bodies into mindless killing machines. Some Alliance soldiers refer to the husk-generating spikes as dragon's teeth, a reference to the mythological berserkers who sprang up from the earth wherever the teeth of the dragon Eris were planted. Dragon's teeth and husks bear little resemblance to other pieces of Geth technology. No one is sure why a synthetic race would bother to drain the minuscule amount of recoverable resources from organic corpses, though the value of reusing them as shock troops is obvious.
Robotnification.
That is crazy.
The Eggman is pleased.
Okay, so the Geth are doing things?
AI should be raised to be benevolent, and if no one ensures that it will be, then it almost absolutely guaranteed will not be.
Yeah, there were no 3 laws of robotics at stakes here.
Mega Man was not around. Dr. Wily couldn't do anything.
The Citadel is an ancient deep space station, presumably constructed by the Protheans. Since the Prothean extinction, numerous species have come to call the Citadel home. It serves as the political, cultural, and financial capital of the galactic community. To represent their interests, most species maintain embassies on the Presidium, the Citadel's inner ring. The Citadel Tower in the center of the Presidium holds the Citadel Council Chambers. Council affairs often have far-reaching effects on the rest of the galactic community. 5 arms, known as the wards, extend from the Presidium. Their inner surfaces have been built into cities, populated by millions of inhabitants from across the galaxy. The Citadel is virtually indestructible. If attacked, the station can close its arms to form a solid, impregnable shell.
Oh.
For as long as the station has existed, an enigmatic race called the Keepers has maintained it.
Okay.
Cool Kids Club.
So, Protheans constructed it, but then now they're extinct, and the Citadel have council affairs going on there.
And we found our way there, essentially. And, kind of proving that you're like, okay, you made it here.
Not bad.
What else you got? Oh, shit. Too fast. Calm down, humans. Calm down.
Okay.
Spectres are agents from the Office of Special Tactics and Reconnaissance, and answer only to the Citadel Council. They are elite military operatives, granted the authority to deal with threats to peace and stability in whatever way they deem necessary. They operate independently or in groups of 2 or 3. Some are empathetic peacekeepers, resolving disputes through diplomacy. Others are cold-blooded assassins, ruthlessly dispatching problem individuals. All get the job done one way or another, often operating outside the bounds of galactic law. The Spectres were founded after the Solarians joined the Council. For many years, they operated in secrecy as backroom problem solvers. Only after the Krogan rebellions did their activities become publicized. Assignment of a Spectre is less contentious than a military deployment. but makes it clear that the Council is concerned about a situation.
The Deep Space State.
Okay. A bit sus. So we had Saren, who clearly is up to some shit. And what's his name again?
Nihilus.
Nihilus.
The Citadel.
Okay.
Humanity's first contact with an alien race occurred in 2157. At that time, the Alliance allowed survey fleets to activate any dormant mass relays discovered, a practice considered dangerous and irresponsible by Council-aligned races. When a Turian patrol discovered a human fleet attempting to activate a relay, they attacked.
Oh.
One human vessel survived, retreating to the colony of Shanxi. The Turians followed, quickly defeating the local forces. Shanxi was occupied, the first and to date only human world to be conquered by an alien species. The Turians believed the handful of ships they defeated represented the bulk of human defenses, so they were unprepared when the Second Fleet, under Admiral Castany Drescher, launched a strong counteroffensive, evicting them from Shanxi. The Turians mobilized for full-scale war, drawing the attention of the rest of the galaxy. The Council quickly intervened, forcing a truce. Fortunately for humanity, the First Contact War was ended with a diplomatic solution.
I see.
Yep. So, America fuck yeah becomes planet Earth fuck yeah. And then every other planet, and then humanity fuck yeah. They took one and never again.
So, Saren might have some kind of hate towards the humans, I guess.
A lot of races have a lot of hate towards other races.
I see.
Space racism, aka spacism, is going to be a recurring theme.
Fair enough.
On this journey.
The Systems Alliance is an independent
And this we've already
supranational
seen,
government.
right? So
The Systems Alliance
just
is
have to
an
make sure
independent
that once we're highlighting something,
combat hard suits use a dual-layer system to protect the wearer. The inner layer consists of fabric armor with kinetic padding. Areas that don't need to be flexible, such as the chest or shins, are reinforced with sheets of lightweight ablative ceramic. The outer layer consists of automatically generated kinetic barriers. Objects traveling above a certain speed will trigger the barrier's reflex system and be deflected, provided there is enough energy left in the shield's power cell.
Okay.
Armored hard suits are sealable to protect the wearer from extremes of temperature and atmosphere. Standard equipment includes an onboard mini-frame and a communications, navigation, and sensing suite. The mini-frame is designed to accept and display data from a weapon's smart targeting system to make it easier to locate and eliminate enemies.
oh yeah, we're really good at killing stuff.
If you're a fan of finding out
Kinetic
why your
combat
tech does what
hard
it does,
suits use
you're going to enjoy this.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Kinetic barriers, more commonly
Yeah, that was
called
cool.
shields, provide protection against most mass accelerator weapons. Whether on a starship or a soldier's suit of armor, the basic principle remains the same. Kinetic barriers are repulsive mass effect fields, projected from tiny emitters. These shields safely deflect small objects traveling at rapid velocities. This affords protection from bullets and other dangerous projectiles, but still allows the user to sit down without knocking away their chair. The shielding afforded by kinetic barriers does not protect against extremes of temperature, toxins, or radiation.
Okay. Pretty cool system.
So there's your background history. Yeah. Although the Citadel is equipped with Mass Effect generating element 0 cores, most of the gravity on the station is generated by the centrifugal force of rotation. And then there's the breakdown of exactly how the Citadel orbits.
Gravity in Wars and in Presidium. Okay. And then the length. That is very long. That's massive.
Mm-hmm.
Population 13.2 million.
Lot of creatures living there.
Would be a shame if something happened to it. Gross weight And height of the Presium tower 1 kilometer. Okay.
It's the Space UN.
Yeah, pretty much.
Or the UN Spacey.
I guess stuff is added to the timeline sometimes. How would I know?
Current date is current date at the bottom.
Yeah. Okay, so maybe stuff will be added to that.
I don't. You know what? Maybe I don't remember. Light lag prevents sensing in real time at great distances. A ship firing thrusters at the Karen relay can be easily detected from Earth, 5.75 light hours, 6 billion kilometers away. But Earth will only see the event 5 hours and 45 minutes after it occurs. Due to the light speed limit, defenders can't see enemies coming until they're already arrived.
Oh, damn.
Because there is FTL, faster than light travel, and communications, but no faster than light sensors, frigates are crucial for scouting and picket duties.
Okay.
Passive sensors are used for long-range detection, while active sensors obtain short-range, high-quality targeting data. Passive sensors include visual, thermographic, and radio detectors that watch and listen for objects in space. A powered ship emits a great deal of energy. The heat of life support systems, the radiation given off by power plants and electrical equipment, the exhaust of the thrusters. Starships stand out plainly against the near absolute zero background of space. Passive sensors can be used during faster-than-light travel, but incoming data is significantly distorted by the effects of the Mass Effect envelope and the Doppler shift. Active sensors and radars and high-resolution LADARs, laser detection and ranging,
Okay.
that emit a ping energy and listen for return signals. LADARs have a narrower field of view than radar, but LADAR resolution allows images of detected objects to be assembled. Active sensors are useless when a ship is moving at faster than light speeds.
Interesting. Some LADARs. Okay. And then upgrades. The development of practical manufacturing Omni tools allows modern militaries a great deal of flexibility in equipment loadouts. A vast number of field modification kits or upgrades are available for common equipment such as weapon, armor, Omni tools, biotic amps, and even grenades. An upgrade kit typically consists of less than a dozen unique parts and an optical storage disk. When loaded into an Omni tool, the OSD provides all technical specifications required to manufacture the tools and additional parts necessary to install the upgrade onto another piece of equipment. Assembly is typically modular, and installation can be completed in less than a minute. Since Omni tools are designed to use common battlefield salvage materials such as plastics, ceramics, and light metals rendered into semi-molten Omni gel for quick use, it is quite possible for a trained soldier carrying upgrade kits to customize gear on the battlefield to fit the current tactical situation. Okay. And that was a good read. Okay. Yeah, we learned a few things here and there. Wow. Okay.
Yeah, so a lot of stuff relies on basically 3D printing and converting everything into Omnigel for omni-purpose usage.
So if there's no interactable, I won't see this. I can replenish my Medigel. Don't mind if I do. Codex entry.
Exactly.
Hey, Commander.
Take the and part of establishing relationships with people as well is like talking to them whenever the opportunity presents itself.
Slowly walk up to Ashley.
I'm glad you're okay, Commander. The crew could use some good news after what happened to Jenkins.
Jenkins was a valuable part of this crew.
Part of me feels guilty over what happened.
Yeah, I remember
if
his
Jenkins
name.
was still alive, I might not be here.
I might not next week.
You're a good soldier, Williams. You belong on the Normandy.
Thanks, Commander. I appreciate that.
Things were pretty rough down there. Are you okay?
I've seen friends die before. Comes with being a Marine. But to see my whole unit wiped out, and you never get used to seeing dead civilians. But things would have been a lot worse if you hadn't shown up.
Dead Marines, dead colonists. And in the end, we still didn't get that beacon.
You saved a lot of lives, Commander. It might be hard to keep that in perspective with what happened to Jenkins.
Yeah, stroke my ego.
Thanks, Williams. I needed to hear that. I think you're gonna fit in here just fine.
Thanks, Commander.
Renegade +2. Oh, I'm a bad boy. I'm a bad boy.
Joker's waiting for you on the bridge, Commander.
Renegade +2.
Chakwas, Kaidan.
Yes, Commander? Is there something you need?
How did you end up serving on an Alliance ship?
I enlisted right out of med school. Earth always seemed boring to me. Too safe, too secure. I figured the colonies were teeming with exotic adventure. I wanted to travel the stars, tending the wounds of tough soldiers with piercing eyes and sensitive souls. Turns out military life isn't quite as romantic as I'd imagined. But humanity needs the Alliance if we want to keep expanding through the Traverse, and the Alliance always needs good doctors. So I stayed on to do my part.
Just ever think you made the wrong choice?
Sometimes I think about opening a private practice back on Earth, or maybe taking a position at one of the new med centers out in the colonies. But there's something special about working on soldiers. If I left the Alliance now, I'd feel like I was abandoning them.
The romanticized version of the soldier that she's thinking of, and then that idiot from before, like, where's the action? In contrast, just popping the imaginary bubble.
Yeah, I want to know about Kaiden a bit.
How well do you know the lieutenant?
I'd never worked with him before this mission, but he has an impressive service record, over a dozen special commendations. Tends to keep to himself, though. Maybe because of the headaches. It's not easy being an L2.
A what?
What does that have to do with it?
Well, most biotics now use the L3 implants. Lieutenant Alenko was wired with the old L2 configuration. Sometimes there are complications.
What kind of complications?
Severe mental disabilities, insanity, crippling physical pain. There's a long list of horrific side effects. Kaiden's lucky. He just gets migraines.
Talk to your doctor if you're interested in a
Biotic.
L3.
L3 upgrade. Biotics.
What do you know about Captain Anderson?
For you and your family.
I've served with him for a few tours now.
Grandpa.
He knows when to let things slide
Fishing.
and when to crack the whip. The crew knows he's seen pretty much anything they'll ever run into. And he cares about the people under his command.
All right.
I should go.
Goodbye, Commander.
There's no renegade or Paragon?
Not every choice is going to do that. But learning things will update the codex and give you experience.
I just hope that I can get a chance with everyone, you know?
Well, you won't.
Oh, man. Oh, okay. That's all right. Well, bye-bye. What about this dude? Hey.
Glad to see you're okay, Commander.
That's it? You don't want to grab a coffee? Get to know each other? Okay, fine. Sure. Disappointing? What about that map? Sleeping pods, captain office. So there I am.
I think if you were a femshep, you would get to have a conversation with Kaiden there,
Oh.
as opposed to Ash.
Well, that still sucks.
Yeah, well, that's...
I should have the right to, hit on anyone I want. If I want to tell Kaidan he's hot cakes, don't tell him he's hot cakes.
Wait for the sequel.
Okay. Yeah, sure.
Basically.
Okay. Did people complain when this game came out? And they were like...
Yeah,
yeah,
for sure.
I would too. I guess I'm interrupting. Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah. Give me some eyes. Yeah. Okay. See you later. Infinite running? Oh, no, still getting tired. Damn. Gotta hit the treadmill. So... I can go around this thing and it will lead me to another floor/section. No hacking? Sweet.
It's your
That's
own
my
door.
What up? Yes. Give me the respect I deserve. Examine the nav manual. codec entry. Okay, let's talk to Presley and then we'll look at the codec.
I'm glad you're okay, Commander. Losing Jenkins was hard enough on the crew.
Yeah, sorry about that. So, really sorry. Truly. Oh.
How many renegade points?
No.
Renegade, never been afraid to say what's on my mind at any given time of day. Oh, renegade. Yeah, you're getting there.
Human military jargon. Sure.
Yeah.
Sure. Ship's crew leaves the vessel. Yeah. Regarding planet, but also boarding a space station. Away.
Anchors away.
Yeah. Aye, aye. Aye, aye, sir.
ASAP. As soon as possible.
Belay. Stop, cease.
Bridge.
The captain masked non-judicial disciplinary proceedings by unit commanders. Oh, I didn't know that was captain's mast. CIC, Combat Information Center. Command center, filled with sensor displays to make sense out of the chaos of combat. DC, damage control to spacecraft, ECM, electronic countermeasures to avoid enemy sensors. Yeah. EVA, extravehicular activity. Time spent in a pressure suit outside of a vehicle, spacecraft, the flank, the side of a military
Cruel
formation.
Angel's thesis.
FNG freaking new guys. Wow. Not newbies, not scrubs. FNGs. I guess that's me, but nobody knows. Ground side, helmsman, pilot, the radar, shore party. Sent ashore on official business, silent running, submariner's term, stealth system, okay? SITREP, situation report, spacer. That's me, EXO, executive officer. I was wondering what that was.
Standby should be in there as well. I've recently learned that when someone says standby, it's a polite way of them saying, shut the fuck up, I'm listening for something, or I'm analyzing the situation, or I'm putting something together.
Please stand by.
Standby.
Standby.
Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. I'm looking at where that's coming from.
Okay.
Shut the fuck up. Standby? Okay. All right. Here's what we do. Yeah.
And then technology, biotic amps. Biotics manipulate Mass Effects fields using...
Hey, yo, chat. Stand by.
Stand by. OG, stand by.
Done. OGs?
OG, stand by.
Stand by. Okay.
Biotics manipulate mass effect fields using dozens of element zero nodules within their nervous systems that react to electric stimuli from the brain. Amplifiers allow biotics to synchronize the nodules so they can form fields large and strong enough for practical use. Amplifiers can improve a specific discipline or talent. An implant is a surgically embedded interface port into which amps are plugged in. On humans, the implant is usually placed at the base of the skull for convenient access, though the user must be careful to keep it free of contaminants. Implant ports can fit a variety of amps, and there is a growing market for modifications and add-ons. The finest quality implants and amps are manufactured by Asari artisans, but the Alliance's L3 implants, first deployed in 2170, are a significant step forward.
Are you ready for your USB slot?
Yeah?
It's a USB Type 1.
No!
No high speed, and you have to plug it in the right way.
Oh my god.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. It's been replaced with the new ones. Uh-oh. Sorry.
Jeez.
We got the Type Cs now. You're old and busted. You and Kaiden can go sit over there.
Using their minds.
Biotics is the ability of rare individuals to manipulate dark energy.
Yeah, that's what I just read.
Mass effect fields through the use of electrical impulses from the brain. Intense training and surgically implanted amplifiers are necessary for a biotic to produce mass effect fields powerful enough for practical use. The relative strength of biotic abilities varies greatly among species and with each individual. There are 3 branches of biotics. Telekinesis uses mass-lowering fields to levitate or impel objects.
Oh.
Mass-raising kinetic fields are used to block or pin objects. Spatial distortion uses rapidly shifting mass fields to shred objects.
Wow.
Most organic species are capable of developing biotic abilities, though there are risks involved. Biotics are the result of an in utero exposure to element 0. This usually causes fatal cancers in the victim, but in rare cases, it coalesces into nodules within the fetus's developing nervous system.
According to one researcher, Mr. Gaston, he's quoted as saying, "Totally worth it."
One doctor out of 2 approved.
In 2022, it was approved. Yeah.
All right.
Combat hard suits use
We've seen this Medigel.
Medigel is a common medicinal salve used by paramedics, EMTs, and military personnel. It combines several useful applications: a local anesthetic, disinfectant, and clotting agent all in one.
Not bad.
Once applied, the gel is designed to grip tight to flesh until subjected to a frequency of ultrasound. It is sealable against liquids, most notably blood, as well as contaminants and gases. The gel is a genetically engineered bioplasm created by the CERTA Foundation, a medical technology megacorp based on Earth. Technically, Medigel violates council laws against genetic engineering, but to date, it has proved far too useful to ban.
Wow.
So, revisiting biotics, in another sense, would you stab yourself with the arrow? Because you got one of 2 outcomes. You get a stand or you die. Would you take a shot from the arrow? Right?
I have to be strong enough.
You have to be strong enough to survive it.
Oh,
yeah.
man.
You know, what's the truth? When you look deep inside, what do you think?
Oh, man. There is a bitch inside of me, Woolie.
This bitch in your heart?
There is bitch in
the
my
arrow
heart.
might find it.
Oh, shit.
Bullseye. It might find it.
Bullseye. Shot through the heart.
Bam. No biotics for you.
Oh,
Cancer.
Man. Oh, that's disappointing, man.
That's the risk.
Okay. That's okay. Reggie might have bitch in his heart, but Red
also has bitch in his heart.
Red is good. Red is chill, okay? Stop hating. Speak to the Joker. Alright. Where'd that come
Soul Survivor. How did that go down?
That's not it. Yeah, we went here. There is an arrow, which is another exit point, I guess, over there.
Just pushing people out into the line of fire to get away.
What up, Joke?
Good timing, Commander. I was just about to bring us into the Citadel. See that taxpayer money at work.
There are still taxes in 21 digging.
Oh my god!
Oh my god! Come on, humanity! Shit! That's ridiculous, bro.
We are in deep space, and we haven't figured it out yet.
Oh man!
Death and taxes
forever.
It's only certainties.
Ship.
The Ascension, flagship of the Citadel fleet.
Well, size isn't everything.
Why so touchy, Joker?
I'm just saying you need firepower too.
Look at that monster. Its main gun could rip through the barriers in any ship in the Alliance fleet.
Good thing it's on our side then.
Citadel Control, this is SSV Normandy, requesting permission to land.
Stand by for clearance, Normandy.
You know,
clearance granted. You may begin your approach.
They say the Protheans had taxes.
Yeah. How'd that go for you?
Now, how'd that work out?
Normandy, this is Alliance Tower. Please proceed to Dock 422.
Yeah, that's beautiful. Cool world.
The Normandy.
Yeah. Part of a fleet.
Also, a fashion line of clothing.
This is an outrage! The Council would step in if the Geth attacked a Turian colony?
The Turians don't found colonies on the borders of the Terminus systems, Ambassador.
Humanity was well aware of the risks when you went into the Traverse.
What about Saren? You can't just ignore a rogue Spectre. I demand action!
You don't get to make demands of the Council, Ambassador.
Citadel Security is investigating your charges against Saren. We will discuss the CSEC findings at the hearing, not before.
Captain Anderson, I see you brought half your crew with you.
Just the ground team from Eden Prime. In case you had any questions.
Yeah, don't be a dick.
I have the mission reports. I assume they're accurate?
They are. Sounds like you convinced the Council to give us an audience.
They were not happy about it. Saren's their top agent. They don't like him being accused of treason.
This is the rep for humanity.
Yeah? Well, let me tell you something.
Saren's a threat to every human colony out there. He needs to be stopped. The Council has to listen to us.
Settle down, Commander. You've already done more than enough to jeopardize your candidacy for the Spectres.
See if I care.
The mission on Eden Prime was a chance to prove you could get the job done. Instead, Nihilus ended up dead and the beacon was destroyed.
That's Saren's fault, not his.
Then we better hope the CSEC investigation turns up evidence to support our accusations. Otherwise, the Council might use this as an excuse to keep you out of the Spectres. Come with me, Captain. I want to go over a few things before the hearing. Shepard, you and the others can meet us at the Citadel Tower, top level. I'll make sure you have clearance to get in.
And that's why I hate politicians.
Right. Important locations are marked on my map. Open the mission computer to access it. So we are in...
I mean, if they're still politicians, you bet your ass they're still going to be Texas rich.
Yeah. So we can go to this office and there's a bunch of stuff. Avina, Ambassador, CSEC HQ.
Oh yeah, the Citadel is... well, not all of it's going to be open, but there's a lot to do here.
I see.
You got a big old base.
The Presidium. Cool, cool, cool. Let's talk.
Big place.
Right? Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's kind of beautiful. And...
I can't tell the aliens from the animals.
Wow. I mean... Okay, girl. Yeah, I need a walk.
Says what's on our mind.
Yeah.